Hello guys, this is Vincent David here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, if you're new to this channel, I'd like you to drop a like for me first on this channel, because if you tend to like our videos, YouTube algorithms tend to push it upward more, and if it's being pushed upward more, people are going to see it, right? So if more people see it, they tend to watch the videos. More people tend to watch the videos. So in this particular video, I'm going to be revealing solid secrets. As someone that's done e-commerce since 2017 up until now, that's about 7 years. I'm going to be revealing solid secrets. So of mistakes to avoid and what to do, what not to do, to remain on an upskill level in e-commerce. So a little backstory: since I started e-commerce, I got my first car about 2 years or so, or into started e-commerce, and since then I've always changed cars. So my e-commerce journey has been on an upward trajectory, and I'm someone. So it simply means I'm someone to listen to. Okay. So, and also have a lot of students that are now millionaires that have done the same thing I'm about to share with you. So in this video, we're going to be talking about 8 e-commerce mistakes to avoid in 2024. It's an e-commerce crash course. So it was supposed to be 5, but while I was getting the slides ready, it actually shoot up to 8, right? So this is what I have for in this video. Stay true to the end, because the mistakes that I'm going to talk about towards the ending are actually very, very powerful, and you shouldn't even think of avoiding any of them. All right, skipping this video. So let's delve straight into it. So what's e-commerce? E-commerce is simply a business model, a make money online business model that avails you the opportunity of retailing physical products, whether you are the one manufacturing them or you're not the one manufacturing them, or you're buying from another manufacturer. So e-commerce is an online business that operates a B2C model. B2C simply means business to customer model. From you buy from a person, like I said, then you deliver to the end user. So you are interacting with customers. That being said, it's actually key in having full and solid operations, or how your operation should go, right? So let's go straight to the mistakes. First mistake is not testing product adequately. So I've had this happen a lot of times, and it's so crazy that many people tend to ignore it. This mistake is going to cost you not just money, but a lot of money. Okay. So early this year, something happened. It was, well, I say it was precarious, but it was really challenging for me. So towards December, I had a hangout with some of my guys, and while at that hangout, I I jumped on a challenge somewhat. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just carry 4,000 pieces of product. I'm not going to test it. I'm just going to carry it and sell it, figure out how to sell it, so that I know that what I'm left with is to sell it. It's either I sell it or I sell it. All right, so I did that and brought in the product, a lot of them. Now, in this flashy start, I've not sold those products till now. I've not sold entire products till now. Is it something I regret? I would say not really, but it's something I'll do again. No, I won't do that again, because I'm proud before that time. It's not like a frequent behavior. We would always test product before we bring it in. Okay, we always test before we bring it in. But this one, I just wanted to accept a new challenge. I did that, and it stretched me to terrible, terrible lengths. And so I wouldn't advise. So if you want to get a product into the country, test your product with Facebook adverts, get a minimum of 8 orders. I recommend 8 orders. Get 8 orders, or you get 8 orders off that ad for that day, or allow it to run concurrently for 3 straight days. These are to test the product for 3 straight days. If the orders are consistent, then you have a winner. But if he's doing it up here today, down tomorrow, you don't want to jump on that product, because you never start, you don't get issue with products. Imagine when you now buy 1,000 pieces. You're not going to use it, or you're not going to dash it to your family members. Also, don't forget that you're in business for profit. Every other thing is sentimental and emotional. You're in business for profit. So you have to test the product, test it adequately, test it deeply, test it, and test it again before you jump on any product. So the next one, very terrible mistake, I will dwell here a little because this is going to make you run around circles in e-commerce. So the next mistake that I see a lot of e-commerce entrepreneurs make is using the money from a working product to fund a crawling product. This mistake will keep your account in a circle. This mistake has kept my account in a circle. Even after 3 months ago, this mistake kept my account in a circle. All right, so this is how this mistake works. You take a so okay, every business person is an ambitious person. That's one thing I've noted about business. We are all ambitious. We want to sell more. We want to make more money. We want to do more stuff. We want to hit our targets on time. So we get in the product into the country and the product is working, fire everywhere. It's bringing a lot of orders. We will then use the money for that product to go and carry another product, which is great, sweet, excellent. Every business owner wants to have more than 3 or 4 products in the market that are doing well at a scale. So we use that money to go and get other products into the country. But do you know where this mistake is? This mistake is that when the other product comes into the country and it's not moving at the same pace like this one. So we'll be using the profit for this product to fund another product. Now, it will then keep your account on a limbo. You will find out that your money is not increasing. You sold 1,000 pieces, but you can't account for 5 million naira. You can't account for 5 million naira. Where the money they go? It's entering another product. If this is currently happening to you, I'm here to tell you that what is taking your money is another product that is not moving as the other one you're taking the money from is moving. It's a simple arithmetic, but you just have to sit down to see it. If you don't sit down to see it, you will keep moving around the circle in this your e-commerce business. This mistake is a mistake I've made. This mistake is a mistake I terribly want you to avoid. Is a mistake I terribly want you to avoid. So I don't want this happening to anybody I know. I don't want this happening to anybody close to me. So if you are currently experiencing this, this is a call for you to jump out of that product. So Vincent, how do I solve this problem? It's very simple. Abandon it. Abandon it. There is no other way to solve this problem other than abandoning that product that is not working. That's the only way to solve this problem. Abandon the product that is not working. If a product is not working, it's not working. What you don't want to do in e-commerce is to have a sentimental approach or to have an unholy attachment towards the product. It's going to ruin you, it's going to ruin your account, it's going to dip your finances, and it's going to make sure it leaves you poor, impoverished, broke, and crawling. All right. So people are seeing they are doing figures, people think you have money, but in real sense, there's no money in your account. There's no money in your account. You look at the inventory of the stocks you bought from your producer, and the money is not in your account. I'm dwelling on this point because I'm talking from a point of passion, experience, and pain. You need to jump out of that product and jump out very fast before it ruins you or does something terrible to you. Over to the third mistake. The third mistake is overreaching or on overreaching. Overreaching simply means in this context means jumping on another product immediately in order to make more money. This mistake is square to the last one we just talked about. You do not want to overreach. If you've carried the product, milk the product. The unseen law, the unseen commandment of e-commerce is thou shalt milk a product. It's simple. Thou shalt milk a product and milk it effectively. When you get a product, the thing to do is to sit down with it and deal with it accordingly, according to the way it's serving you. If you get a product, deal with it. Explore all available alternatives to make money off that product. Create creatives, audio creative, visuals, motion graphics, UGCs, testimonials, picture creative. Any creative available at your reach, milk a product. Don't pick a product and jump on that product. This happened to us. So we carried a particular product from China. We carried about 600 pieces. And actually, we saw a second one. And my people were like, "Oh, boss, let's go, let's jump on it." I told them, I'm too experienced. This one that is doing like this, let us carry 100 for this market." Guess what, bro, or my sister listening to this video right now, I finished selling the former 600 pieces, the 600 pieces of the other one I carried. The other 100 pieces, I never sell and finish. I still they sell and reach now. Products is crawling, customers are rejecting orders. It happens to what the best of us. So you don't want to overreach. so that the money in your account can be fat. All right. So the third mistake is weak delivery system. I'm going to dwell here because this is a pain in the heart of every e-commerce merchant I know. What is the delivery system in e-commerce? The delivery system in e-commerce is a system that conveys product from the seller to the buyer. It's as simple as it comes. That's what a delivery system is. All right, that's what a delivery system is. So if your delivery system is weak, your e-commerce journey will be terribly weak. Okay, so in delivery, what I would always advise is always have product on ground. Because we operate a pay before delivery model in e-commerce. For my business, we operate both pay on delivery and pay before delivery. But I don't want to delve into that. So when customers or when humans have not entrusted their money to you, they don't have the will to buy in your hands. Is the truth. When my money is not in your hand, the will to buy is not in your hand. It simply means I can cancel on you anytime. And there's nothing you can do about it because my money is not in your hands. The will to buy is not in your hands. Do you understand? So, what you should do when you have a product to sell, in order to experience this thing, is to actually have delivery system in almost all the states. Think okay, not here. I used to teach that in my former course that you should do geopolitical zone deliveries. But like business is dynamic and it evolves and changes with time. So before, I would say have someone that covers the whole north, have someone that covers the whole west, have someone that covers the whole east, have someone that covers south, have someone that covers Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. That's nonsense. Right now, have two persons in Lagos, have two in Abuja, have two in Port Harcourt, have one person in have two persons in north. If you could have one person in all states, have one person in all southeastern states and all southern states, right? So ways to improve your delivery system. Number one, make sure you follow up on customers. No matter how many orders you get, if your delivery is weak, you are not going to make money. So the week I'm recording this video right now, we had a very terrible turnout in delivery in sales, and the reason is delivery. With all the delivery stronghold and belts, is still weak. Now imagine someone that doesn't have solid delivery system. You're going to be spending money on ads, getting orders, but delivery system is going to be terribly poor. This is to the beginner out there, or this to the pro out there. Solidify your delivery system. The second way to improve your delivery system is to please encourage your delivery guys to make your product priority, to make your business a priority. In the corporate world, we call it PR. All right. So you want to encourage them, tip them, send them money, just talk to them about. I'm not saying you should become sentimental, start asking them about their families because they tend to relax, they can eat your money. All right. So that's it. So make sure you tip them, encourage them, the ones that are doing well, so they can take your business as priority and your hot areas and hot zones too. The fifth one is weak numbers game. All right. The fifth one is weak numbers game. Is the fifth mistake that e-commerce business make, and this mistake is also called understocking. You don't want to run ads, get a lot of orders, and there's no product to deliver. I always advise if your business is actually going down, or if your orders are going down, off your advert, you restock. It's not everything that we are right on time on stocking up. It happens to everybody. Sometimes you think your product, your inventory game is misinformed. Your inventory manager misinformed you. Like what happened to us just this week? I'm making this video. Right, there's a product we don't have stock for. It's a hot selling product, and it's not even Nigeria will buy it from. It's from China. So imagine all that stress. So I'm going to go 1 to 2 weeks start sales. It happens to the best of us. But I don't want to leave my advert running. I just kill the advert, right? Or turn on just only one. So if you don't have stock, turn off the advert today. Make sure you don't have under stock because if you give Facebook money and they give you orders, you will make that money back. Quick numbers game. Sixth mistake I like to talk about is early scaling. This is a terrible mistake. Now, when scaling when your advert hasn't matured enough or gathered enough reach, this is actually a scary mistake. And I've shown this with most of our working adverts. So an advert is working 24 hours. This advert breaks like 30 orders, and I just go to shoot it up, shoot this advert up. Maybe it's converting at 500 naira, 1,000 naira. I won't allow you to breathe for like, okay, what I recommend is allow your advert to breathe consistently for 3 days. Make sure funds don't finish. Just keep rolling the funds for 30 days. Now this advert hasn't breathed and caught a breath and I duplicate to scale it. Okay, so it happens to the best of us. I increase the budget. It kills the advert. So allow your adverts to get matured. Allow your advert to get matured. Let them get matured. Let them gather enough of reach, gather enough of momentum before you could scale. If you're still watching this video at this point, please drop me a comment, drop me a like, or subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. 7 mistake is not knowing when to exit a market exit strategy. There is a time to stop and exit a market, and that time is when you sold the product and the product is no longer responding. Happen to us the particular product. I won't mention the niche so that someone saying right now will not be discouraged or begin to fear. I spent over 800K on only advert videos of that product, and the market did not respond. My people know me. They will tell you if a market is not responding, my boss will leave am. It's not, there's no truth about it. If I try, it doesn't respond, I will leave it. Market exit strategy in e-commerce is very, very important. And as a business person, you must know when to leave the market, when to leave a market, and maybe to come back later, maybe to leave it and leave it. Say maybe whenever you devise a better way of selling. Next one is weak Facebook advert strategy. This in this channel we'll talk about Facebook advert a lot. There are a lot of Facebook advert videos in this channel. So if this is a challenge you're facing, please plug in and check on our Facebook advert. The advert is actually solid. So advert should be solid. So e-commerce actually consists of 3 things: product research, Facebook advert, and delivery. None of them can coexist without each other. If the product research is weak, you won't know where you won't have a product to run advert to. If your delivery system is weak, your Facebook advert will be terrible. Your Facebook advert will not yield fruits. So that's it. So if you've watched videos to this point, tell me what you learned. Drop a like for me, drop a comment, and I hope you got value. On to the next one. I will see you again. Thank you.